Hey now, coming back again with another pickup video. This is a Blu-ray update only. I have an amazing deal here that I picked up. As some may remember, or I have mentioned in the past, I have this dude who owns a little video store, and he also sells ice cream and all types of stuff. He primarily just is going to be selling movies now and not renting like he had in the past, but that's unfortunate. But at the same time, at least he's still selling. He's awesome. He always posts ads on a local Facebook group, and when he does, he like invites people to come to the store. He also is willing to deliver if you can work at a time that's very convenient for him. And he's just awesome, and he knows how much I like movies and slipcovers on Blu-ray, and he just scored an amazing collection buy. He bought somebody's entire collection, and before he even posted the ad, he sent me a message with some pictures to give me an awesome deal. So like pretty much I paid like $80 for all of this, and it's amazing because at $5 a piece, I'm pretty sure I got like a movie free, plus he let me go through all the movies and just pick up whatever slipcovers I wanted. Unfortunately, I did leave 3 behind that I just, as I was leaving after we made the deal, I looked at the collection. As I was leaving, I looked again, and I'm like, oh shit, there's 3 more. And he had a bunch of people, and I just didn't want to be a nudge and, bother him again after we just did a deal, and now he's got a bunch of customers. So I just, I messaged him, and he's probably going to hold those slips for me until the next deal that we make. So without further ado, I just got an amazing deal on all of this stuff. I'm very happy. Like, there's tons of slipcovers. We'll have to count at the end of this, but I won't go through talking too many of these movies, especially because a lot of them haven't seen. And out of all the Blu-rays, which I'm trying to focus a lot on upgrading, I picked up 2 that are upgrades. The rest are all new to my collection. So without further ado, let's just go into the slipcovers. Got a ton of them. Rock and Rolla. Boom. That's a cool slipcover. Got Unstoppable. All of them are in pretty good condition as well. Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit. It's a great movie. Haven't seen one with a slipcover around very often. This is a great slipcover. I love it. We got Limitless. I love the shine to it. Awesome movie. We got Night and Day. That movie's a lot better than I expected. It's funny too. The Tourist. This movie's cool. I like that one. Hall Pass. Funny Fairley Brothers movie. We got Lincoln Lawyer. This one's really nice. Quite good material, and it's very shiny. Love that movie. Funny People. Just picked this up, so I'm happy to get the slip like a week later. So yeah, that's Funny People. Hot Tub Time Machine. And it's cool because this is different than the actual movie's cover, so that's cool. I love that when slipcovers are different, so you get multiple art. This one's actually kind of hard to find from what I remember, and I never ever see it out in the wild, and that is Get 'Em to the Greek. Nice slipcover. I love the shine to it, and this movie's funny as fuck. I like Russell Brand. Jonah Hill obviously is hilarious, but Russell Brand's really funny. So Chronicle, picked this up. I just got this recently without a slip for like nothing, like $2 or $3 or something like that. So I'm happy to own that slipcover. Colombiana. This is a cool movie. It's kind of got some damage, but it's okay. I'll try and fold it and fix that as best as possible. But slightly damaged slips, better than no slips. So it's a cool Luc Besson. He didn't direct it, but he wrote it, and it's a pretty good movie with Zoe Saldana. This is an awesome one to get. Due date, happy with that. Love this movie, super funny. And last slip, Blow. So that is great. I'm very happy to get this slip. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 slipcovers for basically free. So that is awesome. And yeah, I'm just very happy with all that. I love when I can get slipcovers. You have to ask. A lot of people are unwilling to do that, but some people are. And I find pawn shops have a hard time doing it, and like I don't understand because it retains the value of the Blu-ray. Like you can still sell the Blu-ray. A lot of the times it's no more expensive with the slipcover without, and I'll pay for the slipcover, just not ridiculous prices. But anyways, let's move right in. The two upgrades I picked up were From Hell, but trying to get this for cheap for a while. Cool Jack the Ripper Johnny Depp movie. So yeah, awesome. And Way of the Gun, which I've had forever. My buddy gave me this a long time ago as a birthday present, so I've always kept the DVD. I'm probably going to try and find a double tray so I can keep the DVD still. And this movie's awesome. Benicio del Toro, Ryan Philippe, James Caan, and Juliette Lewis. This is a funny movie overall. Just a great time. So if you haven't seen this, definitely check it out. I know some people have seen it, but I don't hear this movie talked a lot on YouTube. So talked about a lot on YouTube. So the rest are all movies that I just picked up that I don't own, or a lot of them haven't even seen. So some of them I have, and I'm very happy to finally get them on Blue. And some of them are kind of more pricey and out of print, so that's great. But here we go. With a Slip, Arthur. Another Russell Brand flick that I've never seen this. I don't remember who's in the original Arthur movies. I know he's very famous. I can never remember his name. But this is like the reimagining of that character nowadays. Helen Mirren, Jennifer Gardner. I've never seen this. Looks pretty funny, so hopefully it is. Hopefully it's not a shitter. It's not a shitty film. So the next one, again with The Slip, The Campaign. Never seen this. A few of my friends have said it's very funny. So yeah, definitely happy. I like Will Ferrell movies. I'm gonna definitely watch this. I'm gonna put it in the collection, but I'm gonna give it a watch, and if I don't like it, I'll get rid of it. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up keeping that. This movie I've never even heard of. I think maybe I've seen a trailer, but I don't remember really. And it looks very funny. It's called Death at a Funeral. It's got an amazing cast here. It's got Loretta Devine, Peter Dinklage, Danny Glover, Regina Hall, Martin Lawrence, James Marsden, Tracy Morgan, Chris Rock, Zoe Saldana, Columbus Short, Luke Wilson, like tons of people. So that's Death at a Funeral. Very happy to check this out. Never heard of it. Awesome. Looks funny. Gonna have to check that out soon. Juno, pick this up. Haven't seen this since it came out. Remember loving it. Happy to pick it up, and like it's a pretty good film from what I remember. It's been so long. When did this come out? 2007. So that's quite a while ago. That's 10 years now. So The Collector. This movie, I actually, in our original deal, I had the sequel, but he actually apologized when I got there, and he said that somewhere along the line he had sold the sequel, and he just didn't know. So he apologized, and but he still had the original one. This is the one that I heard is really good, so I've never seen this. I hear it's really cool. Good horror movie. Recent original one, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking that out. From the writers of Saw 1. Nope, Saw 4, 5, and 6. So, definitely need to check that out. So, he actually let me replace one of the titles with The Thing. With The Thing here. He said, since he didn't have the collection, I can grab another one. And luckily, he had this, which I wanted to get for a while now. I just never pulled the trigger online. It's always been a little bit more than I wanted to pay. To get it with The Slip is awesome. I definitely need to check this out. I'm pretty sure this is like a follow-up to the John Carpenter's The Thing. I'm pretty sure it's following that. But yeah, it's got Mary Kate Winslet, or no, that's not right. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, sorry. Joel Edgerton. So yeah, I've never seen this. I love the original John Carpenter one. So to get it with the slip is great. I'm definitely going to watch it soon. It's a little beat up, the slip on the corner there, but it's fine overall, especially for $5, or generally speaking, 5. Entrapment here. I haven't seen this in a long time. I remember the scene with Catherine Zeta-Jones and the lasers, though. Wow. She was in her prime back then. Gorgeous. And this is a movie about this insurance company who sends a seductive and cunning investigator to match wits with the solitary master thief, Sean Connery. And it ends up in this really cool heist thing, and it's a freaking cool movie. Haven't seen it in a long time. And to see that scene again in high definition, sure, I'll definitely pick that up. I haven't seen it in a long time, and I remember it being really good. So I have watched it a few times, and not just for that scene, although primarily. Monsters here. This is a Gareth Edwards film, 2010 Magnolia. Gareth Edwards went on to direct Godzilla and wrote in Star Wars Rogue One. So it's a monster flick I've never heard of, never seen. I think I remember it coming out when it first came out, but I didn't even really look too closely at it. But now I definitely want to check it out. So yeah, don't have much to say other than happy. It came with a slip. Nice slip too. Very shiny and embossed. So yeah, that's very cool. We got Contagion, Steven Soderbergh film. If there's one thing that scares me, and it is definitely viruses, Ebola, outbreak monkeys, all that shit. People shaking your hands. That shit scares the fuck out of me. Not people shaking my hands, but viruses, and that's what this is about. A deadly outbreak of a virus, and it's got an amazing cast. I don't know why that's not Marion Cotillard. I don't know how to say that. Matt Damon, Lawrence Fishburne, Jude Law, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kate Winslet. Good cast overall. And from what I remember, this is a pretty intense film and pretty freaky at the same time. I don't know. It's one of those masochistic pleasures. It freaks me out so much, but I always like movies and reading about it and stuff. So, sorry. Jean-Claude Van Damme double feature. I definitely want to pick up a lot of the classics. I have all of them on VHS, but Bloodsport was one I wanted to get. I'm pretty sure it only comes in this double feature on Blu-ray with Time Cop, which is funny in reference to South Park. Haven't seen that. I don't even think I've watched that the one time, so that'll be interesting. Bloodsport. Awesome film. I love the part where he goes blind and he just freaks out. But Bolo Young's in this, and that is an awesome fight. The martial arts in this is so awesome. Even when it's ridiculous, it's just so great. And I definitely want to pick up Kickboxer, Hard Target, a few others. This one here is on Scream Factory, Dog Soldiers, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure I remember WrestleManiac 1130 talking about how bad the transfer was. So for $5 to pick this up, not even, I'm happy with this instead of the Scream Factory. I've never seen it. Jaws, Aliens, and Predator with a werewolf twist, and it's about this band of soldiers dispatched war games deep in the woods, and then they stumble across the other team who have been slaughtered, and then they realize they're surrounded, or they have to fight off these beasts, which end up being werewolves. Never seen this movie. Sounds awesome. I heard the transfers up terrible from WrestleManiac 1130. Like I said, he says in this video that it's dog shit's borderline VHS. So hopefully it's not that bad, but no special features. That's fine. I just want to see it. So hopefully it's good. We picked up Unbreakable. This one's kind of pricey online. Not too bad, but definitely a little bit more than I wanted to spend. After seeing Split, I definitely want to watch this again. It's connected to it, and they're going to make the sequel with Glass here. And yeah, I haven't seen this awesome M. Night Shyamalan film. He's finally starting to make a comeback after years of shit films. He's making The Visit and Split, which was fantastic. Can't wait to see what he does with Glass. So Unbreakable. Yeah, this is the original one where Bruce Willis is this dude who just can't be damaged. It's very cool. Comic book origin. Kind of feels like a graphic novel at the same time. This one, True Romance. I own this movie in only one way, in a box set with Tarantino 20-year anniversary set. I don't know if it's the director's cut. Hope not, because that's cool to own it like this differently. But I definitely wanted the art, and this movie here is kind of, it's out of print and it's hard to get for a decent price online. So happy to pick it up. Great cast. Love this film. Tony Scott is the only person who, well, there's only been two people, three. So Tony Scott, yeah, and Robert Rodriguez are the only two who have directed a Tarantino episode or movie. I can't talk. It's so hot again. I don't know. I don't know. It just rained. It's super muggy. But Tarantino movie directed by someone else. This is probably my favorite example of that. True Romance. Tony Scott. His amazing style applied to this Tarantino. Awesome dialogue. Great characters. Awesome movie. Happy to own that, and it's very expensive, so I'm happy to get it cheap. Last two films, cellular. Haven't seen this in years. Pretty cool about this woman who's being captured, and she has a phone. It's Kim Basinger, and she gets a hold of Chris Evans, from what I remember. Jason Statham, William H. Macy, and yeah, I can't remember. It's like a very tense though, adrenaline-filled film. It's definitely good. I remember it being good. I haven't seen it in years. It came out 2004, so yeah, over 10 years now. So definitely want to check this out again. Never see it on Blu-ray now. Boom. I'm probably just going to throw that right in the collection. I don't need to watch that right away to know that I'll end up keeping it, but I have that good of feeling about it. So the last film in this is Lock It Up here. I watched this on Netflix. Great Stallone film. He's in jail. He's pissed off the warden. The warden's, kicking his ass, making his life difficult. And it's a really cool film overall. Stallone early film from 1989. So yeah, definitely awesome to get that cheap. So yeah, that is an awesome grab for $80. Awesome. Amazing amount of titles. That is, so what did we count? Over 10 slip covers. I can't remember now, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 films, 10 plus slip covers for $80. That's great. 2 upgrades, the rest are all new. Awesome. So yeah, hopefully you've seen something here that you're interested in. If you have anything to say about the deal itself, any of the titles, anything I had to say, go ahead and leave a comment down below in the comment section. Like and subscribe if you like, and as always, hope you enjoyed, and be easy. Until the next video, mahalo, and yow, 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 yow.